Hi, this is Peter Gregory for the MGT5130 class, International Business Environments. And this will be your assignment for Chapter 4 for Daniels. Part of it is mechanical, make sure everybody's into the system and can find things. There's a lot of resources in here. So there's an assignment under Assignments over here in the menu. If you click Assignments, let it come up. The site does come up, when the page does come up, look at the due practice questions in the study plan. So click the study plan and it will show you all the chapters here. It has a study plan for each of the chapters. And to get our feet wet with the system and be able to do more as we go into other chapters here, let's do the warm-up exercises, they call them. It's actually some simple questions out of the text. Let's make sure that we all have the understandings of the principles. We've read this well enough. And this should suit a good conversation in the second part of class on Tuesday coming up, Tuesday the 24th. And so if I go to chapter 4 here, I just click chapter 4 and click on the first section, communicate the importance of economic analysis. And what you will see in here are some resources. This section has 5 resources, and what I'm interested in having you do is do the warm-up exercises here. So if you do the warm-up part of the what's available as far as resources go, each of these warm-up sections have 5 questions. And this really helps you read the book, makes you go back and put things in context a little bit more than just reading it straight through. Do read the chapter critically. That's important. I keep saying read it critically. I suggest take notes. Do it in a Microsoft Word document and try to use some headings and whatnot to show the major sections of this and how it breaks down. And I find that way these chapters become simpler. You can find things later on, and I think doing that will actually embed it in your brain a little better. As far as some notes for when we do our term papers, you'll have your notes as to what you extracted out of this chapter. Excuse me. In fact, you might even be able, as you go along reading this, as we're going along, is put down some ideas about your term paper too. You might want to do that. If you're a fast typer, you can do it in Microsoft Word. Otherwise, Notepad, probably the right way to do this. And then back to the screen here. In discussing the screen, you have about 5 questions for each of these warm-up areas. Please go through and do them. And if you have any trouble finding this or accessing it, let me know by email. Putting in the subject line the MGT5130. Putting your name in there helps also. And put your question, and I'll see if I can get back to you really fast on this if there's any problem. And one of the things I'm trying to see is when you post these responses, I can see progress, and I'm going to be able to see whether each of the students is completing this or not. And that will be the subject of the homework, which will cover the topics after our speaker who's coming in on Tuesday, Martin Saran, who put hotels into China. So the first half of the class on Tuesday will be Martin Saran, and the second half will address the topics here, any housekeeping questions, anything about the term paper, and we'll just proceed with the rest of the chapters after that into the course. So thank you very much. I hope you have a nice day, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Send me your questions. I'll answer them as fast as I possibly can.